I wish the viewers could see this, or experience you reversing down your 30% driveway with bikes on the back of a Jeep and not even trying.
Not even trying, man. I have a vlog, I can't remember which one it was, but I had a bowl of oatmeal up here, and as I'm sliding around, I'm looking back and the bowl of oatmeal slides, and I catch it with one hand while I'm going down. I was just like, yeah.
It's official, the Vegan Cyclist is actually a Jedi Master.
Markham, nice to meet you.
Kelly. Francis, nice to meet you.
I'm not going to remember.
Good morning, welcome to today's video. Welcome back to Yosemite Valley. Today, we're doing about a 3-hour ride, heading up to an amazing viewpoint called Glacier Point.
Glacier Point?
Glacier.
Glacier.
Glacier?
Glacier.
Glacier?
Glacier there, bud.
Oh no, we're being schooled in English by Americans.
How's the new bike fit treating you?
Bro, it's good. I would recommend a bike fit to everyone. I wouldn't have thought that it would make a difference, and I just eyeballed everything. And I said before he did it, I was like, dude, I feel pretty good. I feel like my fit is spot on.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
So to put into perspective how long these climbs are, we've been climbing for an hour, pushing on slightly, and we're only halfway up this climb. It makes like Stelvio seem like nothing. It's ridiculous. Perfectly smooth roads, no potholes, a little bit of traffic, but this is paradise.
How nice is it riding without bags on your bike?
Mate, just like, you go pretty much double the speed.
It is, isn't it? Double.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, that double makes you feel the breeze. And it gives you that morale, and it just makes all the difference, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know if the camera's gonna capture it, but you can see way down there, this little tiny road. That's the road you guys came in on.
Is that where the tunnel is?
That gets you into the valley, and then you come up to the tunnel.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Quite a good valley that, mate.
Yeah.
Better than ours.
You kind of just got a little snippet of it.
Hey, feel like, hey, look, shawty, what's your damage? Feel like Kevin Ramage going ham and shit, shit. All right, shawty.
That turn where you come around, and you've been riding in just whatever trees, the views, and then this view that you get, like, what? How amazing, right?
Yeah.
The tourists are in the other.
I know, that's why
right?
it's a tourist trap, dude, right there.
So that was a 2-hour climb. I think you'll probably agree it was worth it.
How often do you come here?
A lot, dude. Honestly, it's been kind of crazy.
It's your backyard.
Yeah.
If I was you, I'd bring my office up here and just sit here on
The internet's good enough.
Yeah.
Just have a desk right here.
Right here.
I've gone up here I think 4 times this year. So I mean that's a lot so far. I'll probably come up here a couple more times in the year.
Yeah.
But for someone who comes up here once in their lifetime, and I think this is my 10th time being up here, but dude, it doesn't ever get old.
No.
This is like one of
shit.
the we were talking about things that make you feel small. Like this humbles you, right? This makes you feel small. There's just so much earth in front of you.
Everyone trying to get a bike picture. They've got to do it in, as Sigma Sport said, you wear a full green morph suit, and then you ride past, take the photo, and then you edit out like in a green screen afterwards.
Sounds like a lot
There
of
you
work.
go.
Yeah.
Except part of your leg takes out part of your bike.
No, you can just you take multiple photos.
So I think we got about an hour of descending now, pretty much, and then back to Tyler's, chill out for the rest of the day, eat some good food. Tomorrow we are driving towards San Francisco. I think we're going to hit up a bike race, do some filming there. Lawrence might race it if you can get permission. Then a night ride back to San Jose, and then back to San Francisco again, Golden Gate Bridge, all that stuff.
When you stop at a place like this, what vegan snacks do you buy?
I guess I would look for Kind bars. There's some like Kind nut bars that are have dark chocolate instead of milk chocolate, which is vegan.
Because you see stuff like, ooh, veggie sandwich, cheese.
Yeah, no, I would never rock a sandwich from here, but most of the time I'm coming prepared. You know what I mean? Very rarely would I stop and get food, other than just like a drink or a Red Bull or something.
Yeah.
That's kind of my like. Red Bull is like my oasis. Like I can't wait to get an ice cold Red Bull, which they don't have one here, so I'm kind of
Yeah, man, it's really healthy.
Ruined the ride. Yeah, well, dude, 99% healthy.
That's fine.
No, I mean, like my life.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like, there's got to be that 1%. It's filled by Red Bull.
I think we're gonna head down to the valley and maybe end our ride there. So
Well, enjoy that. I'm smashed.
it was
Nice to meet you, man.
it was amazing to meet you. Thank you.
You know what was so good about today's ride?
No,
We didn't have to run up that
it's true.
because he drove us back.
It's very true.
You're right, mate.
I'm good. I'm just sitting in, doing my thing. To be honest, I was just asleep, so I'm just trying to wake up.
Just sitting on a ledge.
Sitting on some wood.
Blob, sitting on a ledge, sitting on a blob, sitting on a ledge.
Dude, this is another amazing smelling meal. Thank you so much.
Chicken pot pie.
Yeah?
Oh, you didn't do the chicken, did you?
No.
Oh, put the chicken in now.
So how long have you been vegan for, dude?
I went vegan. I wish I knew the date. Everyone knows like their vegan date, their like vegan anniversary, but I don't know mine. But probably 5 years. I'm probably just over 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get like philosophical with this answer. You make decisions based on your entire life experience. So, you know, there's this big thing between like free will and determinism. And I don't know the answer to that, but I know that it's not a today I made this decision all by itself. It's a thing that has been going on my entire life. And things that you would think would be a deterrent to going vegan, actually helped me become vegan. Example, I grew up with just meat and cheese. That's it. Like, no vegetables. I ate my first salad when I was 24. And so, I think that, like, also kind of being fat when I was, like, a kid and just eating crappy my whole life. I know that some people would say, well, I grew up this way and so that's why my eating habits are really bad, but having that experience of knowing what eating crap was all the time sort of helped me create this new future for me. I really feel like, and this is what I'm trying to be super careful with my son, is that do I push him too hard on it?
And then it flip reverses and you get the same effect.
Right. And so then what made me go vegan might make him not go, like revolt against the plant-based lifestyle. So it's a really tricky thing, and it's really hard because it has to be sort of your decision. And when we had our kid, my first kid, my Athen, we were making him out of food. And however you're going to look at it, you put food in you, your body breaks it down into parts that are going to become a baby. So you're making an arm out of McDonald's, or are you making an arm out of broccoli? And I don't know, I kind of felt like that's probably a better way to do it, is to eat a little bit healthier. We just sort of slowly went into like going from straight fast food all the time to then like a health conscious meat eater, where we would eat, you know, grass-fed beef and locally grown vegetables, but it was, you know, the plate was steak, potatoes, veggies, and then just over time that steak shrunk into fish, into nothing. One of the things too that helped me, that very few people have the ability to do, is to look at your food. So we got chickens for their eggs. This is before we went vegan. Stop doing this. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We got chickens for eggs because we lived kind of on like 2 or 3 acres, and we got chickens, and it was really cool. And even looking back on it, the relationship with those chickens felt very vegan because we protected them, we fed them, we had a good relationship with them. They lived a great life, and then they produced an egg for us, which they're gonna do anyways. You know what I mean? Like without humans or with humans, like they're producing an egg. And so we'd have a chicken come, and she would lay her egg in like a little flower pot outside of our door, squawk, and then leave. And it was sort of a very like symbiotic relationship. It was really kind of cool. But then we got a rooster. Rooster and the chickens did their thing, had baby chickens. I know a lot of people get weird about animal rights, and a lot of people just want to hear about veganism and it's like performance, and which that is what I wanted to go. That's why I was so interested, is just eat more plants, eat healthier, be better on the bike. But holding this baby chick in my hand God, it just sort of like changed things a little bit. It changed the way you perceive where your food comes from. It puts a face on your food. And for a lot of people, that doesn't matter. I mean, you just don't care about that. But for me, it kind of changed that whole perspective. And you can't argue that increasing the amount of plants you eat is a bad thing. Like, that's just not, that's a horrible argument if you're like, more broccoli is not going to be better for me. I'm not saying don't eat meat, but dude, eat a carrot every once in a while.